Hello, my name is Dr. K, and my highest excitement is providing you with the tools, the strategies, and the technologies to help you evolve rapidly as conscious leaders in body, mind, and spirit so we can be the change that we've been waiting for. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this with someone you love, and I will see you in the next video. Hello, this is Dr. Kirkendall, and in this video what I want to talk to you about is fully and completely owning every single thing that is in your life. And when I say that, I mean your mother, the story of how you were raised, the experiences you had as a kid when you were in school if you were bullied. Everything in your life, fully owning it. And recognizing that every single experience in your life, that if you fully own it, it creates a powerful, powerful bedrock. Politics, like where our country's at in the United States and how our leadership is showing up. Recognizing that if we fully own this, that it creates a powerful foundation. Now we can blame and say that this is bad and this is why it shouldn't happen, but look at this tree behind me. Now I'm sure when it first landed here, if it had a voice, it would say, really? I'm supposed to grow through the stone and through this rock? I mean, can you see this thing? It is so embedded in the stone, it is so embedded in the rock that a lot of these ancient redwood trees around me, they don't even have. Like this redwood tree here is actually, does not have the firm ground that this tree here is actually growing on. It didn't have as probably near as much to work through, to grow through. And now the stream is right by it and it's actually whittling away at the soil. But this thing is unshakable. It'll be unshakable through a lot of time. So I want you to really look at if it's your mother, maybe she was terrible to you, maybe your father was abusive, maybe you were molested or worse. There's people I saw in practice working with all these patients that had been through the most terrible, terrible things. But if you fully own it, and you recognize that they were only offering, experiencing, interacting, and being in the world with you in the only way that they knew how at the time, they were doing the best they can. You say, well, how can they be doing the best they can if they were actually abusing me? Well, this is what their awareness, this is where their consciousness were. These were people in pain. These were people in suffering. And they took it out on you, and it was terrible. And it doesn't mean it's good. It doesn't mean it's fair. Doesn't mean you even need to call them or talk to them, but I want you to give them an A+ for that they were living their life in a way that they best knew how at the time. That was the best that they were doing. Your father and your mother's money story about life is hard and money doesn't grow on trees. A lot of the parents right now on earth were born in the 1940s, some of them before, and imagine before that, their parents were teaching them from the mindset of what it was like to be in the 1920s in the United States and the Great Depression, and but a little bit further back it was the wagon wheel and the gold rush and shooting and interacting with American Indians and vice versa. And our planet, our people have grown, and our human species is growing and evolving very quickly. So you can either say, you know what, this rock is bullshit and it's insurmountable, or you can say, this is what happened. I see the pain that it brought us to here in our evolution, and you can say, I choose to make this powerful, and I choose to root in. If you see the roots right here, it's rooted in, and it is unshakable, and you are that, my friends. I believe in that. And I had my own story where I went through some really tough stuff. I was abused, and I was bullied, and I was beat up, and I was picked on for this gorgeous red hair and for my name, and just anything they could, because kids were in pain. And kids grow up and be parents and adults that are raising children with all this pain because we didn't have the awareness of even how to change and do things. So what I'm offering today is to own it fully. And it's not about right or wrong or indifferent. It's just what built. It was the soil that society built itself on. So you can either say it's wrong or tough or this or that, or you can own it fully, give it all an A for all of its effort, and build off of the new and grow through and root in your old story. Because my old story of being sick and being hit on and beat on and all the troubled stuff, I could still be stuck and angry like Some of the people I know that I grew up with are still there. They will never escape, and now they're addicted and they're frustrated. They have disease and sickness. And I went and did things about it, and I was in pain and I was fearful, but now I fully understand. And nature has a way of speaking to you that will say, hey man, just keep growing, just keep going through it, and eventually you will be an unshakable, powerful, unstoppable force. And out of that abundance, success, love, better sex, better relationships, more money. Pat yourself on the back. You're doing the work. If you widen back and you say, man, I got onto this, video series and all this, and I didn't know what to expect, and it's, quite shaky, and this guy's kind of this crazy guy, but there's something to it. I can feel it, that inside of myself, I also want this freedom and this excitement, this love, this passion. And damn it, if you stay with it, you will be an unstoppable, unshakable force. And I hope that you feel that in my heart. I have a knowing in my being, and I am blessed, and I am guided, and I am at peace. Amidst all of it, amidst the story, and who knows what, it's about the peace that you have. If you walk this earth in peace, at the end of the day, there's been 108 billion people on this planet that have lived and died. And if you could be one of the very, very few that lived it in a state of peace and joy and moving towards what felt light and not heavy and expanded, like the roots here, while it was in a stone, it was still moving towards the direction that felt lighter and easier and less resistance. That's just nature. If you keep moving towards the less and less heavy, and you just keep letting all that old stuff fall off and realize, man, I am grateful for the old bastions of church. I'm grateful for the old bastions of society and its old belief systems and the old politics and the old presidents and all that stuff, because it brought you right here. It brought me right here, sitting on this stump, speaking to you in a place that I love, nature, and being able to inspire and empower and encourage you to follow your own self and your own heart and your own natural flow. And this is what I'm talking about when I say the evolution of the human spirit and the humans on this planet. Is we got to widen back. We're evolving right now, and you are one of the first to actually be aware of, whoa, we're evolving, and how can I evolve and grow toward what feels fun and light and easy? Because you're going to see it creates abundance and expansiveness and fun and love and passion and joy and freedom and romance and just pure awesomeness. And when difficult things come up, you're like, ooh, man, there must be something I'm really growing through, this health condition, this marital issue, this financial thing. I just lost $500,000. There's something, it's an opportunity that says, oh, there's something in the way. Doesn't mean it's not hard. I'm not saying it's awesome all the time. It doesn't feel good, but in that is you are able to become more and more powerful if you let it. If this video was inspiring and empowering, make sure you share it with someone you love, like, subscribe, and click the bell so you don't miss a single thing, and I will see you in the next video.